Hello everyone, this is Phil and welcome to Pay-Per-Click Crypto. For today, we will be talking about the Dice Money ICO review video. But before we start, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel and smash the like button so that you will be updated to all of my upcoming ICO review videos. So for this review, we will be talking about the 5 very important aspects of an ICO, namely the product. Second is the legalities. Is the ICO fully compliant to the laws? Third is the token economics. Fourth is the hype and marketing awareness of the ICO. Fifth is the team and advisors behind the project. So the first thing that we are going to talk about, guys, is the product or the concept. So what is Dice Money? Dice Money is the name Dice is an abbreviation of digital certificate or small blocks of data. Dice Money is a new financial infrastructure that aims to solve existing problems in the crypto market that we face on a daily basis. Dice Money also aims to be a natural replacement of our traditional fiat currencies, but unlike regular blockchain cryptocurrencies that we see today, because blockchain cryptocurrency also aims to replace the fiat currency, but unlike the regular blockchain-based cryptocurrency, Dice Money can perform both online and offline transactions because of its physical feature. Unlike regular blockchain technology wherein all data are stored via online, Dice Money can be printed into the physical world using any material paper, and it can also be sent via email. That is the reason why it can perform offline transactions. So it is a really good feature for this project, guys, because in the real world transactions, being connected into the internet is not always possible. So the Dice Money will also provide more easy and secure funding options for new startups, just like the ICOs that we see today, because they see that most of the startups that making ICOs only aims to raise funds, and angelic and venture capitals are very difficult to find solid investors. So the startup companies can also create their own money or currency with the design that they want inside the Dice Money platform, guys, and while completely abiding to the laws. So they are going to provide you're going to help the new startup companies inside their platform. So the Dice Money project, guys, is not based on the blockchain technology. Yes, it is not based on the blockchain, but the token that they use inside the platform, or the Dice Money token, or they call this as DCET. So the first time that you are going to buy now is the DCET tokens, but when times come, there is a swapping. That's what the founder says, that there is a swapping from DCET to Dice token. So they're going to change it. But the DCET token is a standard ERC token. Therefore, Dice Money is also using the smart contract protocol, wherein you can rely to be secure, fast, cost-effective, and transparent. On top of that, you're the only one, because unlike Ethereum where anyone can see your account or your transactions, anyone can verify your transactions, with the Dice Money, anything will be untraceable, because we say on top of the transparent, being the secure, being the fast and effective. So there's an extra layer that only the user or the owner can see the transactions and their own account. So unlike Ethereum network that is viewable by everyone, Dice Money have extra layer when it comes to confidentiality of user accounts. So that is a more plus upgrade of the confidentiality. So instead of using the blockchain technology, Dice Money uses the cluster model. The cluster model is an independent network of users revolving around a single point, usually an organization or a company, which they called as the operator. This drastically increases the speed, reduces the cost and energy consumption, and as it eliminates the need for a single public ledger, removing a mountain of challenges associated with blockchain. and instead there are as many different ledgers as there are many operators. So Dice Money also adopts the concept of mining, just like the regular mining today. And every startup company inside the Dice Money platform will be called as the operator, and the miners will be the one to solve the transactions of the users from these startup companies. So it is like the traditional mining today. The only difference is the miners can choose as many operators as they want inside the Dice Money platform. So there are many operators. When the Dice Money launch their platform, there will be many operators or companies will be associated inside the Dice Money platform, and the miners can choose as many operators that they want, because the miners, the work of the miners, they are the one going to solve the transaction problems of the users of the certain operators. So that is for the product, guys. The next thing that we're going to talk about is the legalities. Is the Dice Money ICO have fully compliant to the laws? Very good question. Yes, the Dice Money will conduct a KYC check to all of their ICO investors. There is no ICO contribution restriction from any countries, which is good. And one of the founders has already passed the ICO KYC report. You can see at the ICO bench, although the other one is still in progress, but I'm certainly sure that it will be passed. And that is for the legalities, guys. Next is the token economics. So this is one of the most important that you would need, that investors should know before investing into any ICO. The token economics. The name of the token is Dice Money token, or the DCET tokens. Each DCET tokens worth 0.001 Ethereum, or around 50 cents in US dollars with the price of Ethereum now. So that is for their main ICO token sale, guys. That is the price of their main token sale ICO. The total supply of DCET tokens is exactly 100 million tokens, or around 65 million goes to the token sale, and that includes the pre-ICO, private sale, referrals and donations, and the main ICO token sale. 10 million goes to the Dice Money Foundation, seed fund, and 25 million will go to the core team and advisors. So that is a total of 100 million tokens all in all. And what they're going to do to the unsold tokens. All unsold tokens will automatically go to the Dice Money Foundation seed fund, and it will not be part of the initial circulating supply. So the price of the DCET token is, for me, the price of the DCET token is quite fair enough in proportion with the initial token that is available for sale. That is 50 cents in the ICO, and that is around 65 million for sale. And I don't know if everything will be sold, so there will be, let's say, less than 50 million tokens. If not everything will be sold, less than 50 million tokens for a price of 50 cents. Although there is for me, there's a downside when it comes to the token allocation of the team, because although there is a quite fair enough value of the token for the token sale, the team will acquire around, for the team and advisors, the core team and advisors will acquire around 25% of the total supply. So that is around 25 million tokens all in all. But although they have a vesting period or a lock-in period of 1 year, but they are allowed to use up to 50% of that allocated tokens every year. So for the first year, so that is 25 million, it will be expected that they can use at least at a maximum of 12.5 million DCET tokens. So that's it, guys. That is for the token allocation of the team. And their soft cap, guys, is 3,500 Ethereum, still on average, not so high, not so low. Their hard cap is 91,300 Ethereum, which is quite a big. Although the soft cap is really good, it's very small. Right now, they are on a pre-sale stage with 2 weeks and 1 day before it will end, and you can buy now you can buy the DC tokens at 3,333, or the price will be around 16 cents in US dollars. That is per 1 Ethereum, because that is part of their first 100 transaction privilege. So if they can't able to reach their soft cap, they are going to return all the money, and they will conduct a new ICO token sale in autumn. So that is for the token economics, guys. So for the next thing that we're going to talk about is the hype and marketing awareness of this ICO. For the hype of Dice Money, I rate them to be above average hype, because of their big Telegram group of 30k members and more than 8,000 Twitter followers, although they only have around 700 Facebook likes. But overall, for me, there is a big hype on this one. A lot of people talking about this ICO. So that is for the hype. And the last thing that we are going to talk about is the team and advisors behind this project. The founders have years of experience in different businesses. So there are 3 founders of this ICO. But for me, they look as an average team. That includes for the core team. They're an average team. I don't feel any special about the core team. Although on the other hand, there are very influential advisors. For me, their advisors look stunning, very influential, and very successful advisors. And I believe the team can deliver where it will be released. Can deliver the product, as one of the founders says that in the Telegram group. One of the founders says that Mr. Konstantin Dimitrov says that they can deliver. They will soon release in few days the public testing of the product. So which is good. So I'm also excited to see that. So that is my review about Dice Money ICO, guys. I hope you find it to be informative and useful. Thank you for watching, guys. And please don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode of our ICO review video. Bye bye.